his birthday, just as other failed dictators have done in the past. Look, this isn't just about protests here in Los Angeles. When Donald Trump sought blanket authority to commandeer the National Guard, he made that order apply to every state in this nation. This is about all of us. This is about you. California may be first, but it clearly will not end here. Other states are next. Democracy is next. Democracy is under assault before our eyes. This moment we have feared has arrived. He's taking a wrecking ball to our founding fathers' historic project. 3 co-equal branches of independent government. There are no longer any checks and balances. Congress is nowhere to be found. Speaker Johnson has completely abdicated that responsibility. The rule of law has increasingly been given way to the rule of Don. The founding fathers, they didn't live and die to see this kind of moment. It's time for all of us to stand up. Justice Brandeis, he said it best. In a democracy, the most important office, with all due respect, Mr. President, is not the presidency, and it's certainly not governor. The most important office is office of citizen. At this moment, we all need to stand up and be held to account, a higher level of accountability. If you exercise your First Amendment rights, please do it peacefully. I know many of you are feeling deep anxiety, stress, and fear, but I want you to know that you are the antidote to that fear and that anxiety. What Donald Trump wants most is your fealty, your silence to be complicit in this moment. Do not give in to him.
So he's encouraged to go ahead and fight then. But he did say peacefully.
To President Newsom, we had heard earlier today he'd be delivering this address at 6:30. Obviously, there were some audio issues on his part. He started it again, but a powerful address saying the president has chosen theatrics over public safety here in Los Angeles. He spoke about authoritarian regimes begin by targeting those least able to defend themselves, and he spoke about the president not wanting to be bound by law or our Constitution.
That's right. And he also spoke of anybody who incites this violence will not be tolerated. It will not be tolerated, and spoke of the amount of people that have already been arrested. 400 people already arrested. Want to bring in our Conan Nolan. Conan, you heard the governor speaking of this. Let's talk about the optics here. He's clearly talking about the National Guard being here, the Marines, and what that's causing, the domino effect it's causing.
Right, and extraordinary remarks, and we've been hearing it over the past 48, 72 hours, but I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this. The governor's point is that what is happening on the streets of Los Angeles and the immigration raids that we saw in Paramount as well as in downtown Los Angeles in the Garment District, that they are a pretext for a much greater moment. And that is, according to the governor, what he just said and what he, to a certain degree, told Jacob Soboroff of NBC News earlier, is that this is about the president achieving as much and coalescing as much political power as he possibly can at the expense of other institutions that were established well over 200 years ago by the founders of the Republic to check the power of any individual agency or political figure.
Conan, we spoke about this a little bit yesterday, and that's this effort to really target California. We heard Mayor Bass saying she felt as though the president was really zeroing in on California and sort of launching this attack here. And certainly the governor pointing that out as well. Watch out, the rest of the states. We're first, but you will be next.
Right, and one wonders why he chose Los Angeles over any other city. There are plenty of other cities that have undocumented immigrants working in places like the Garment District. But yeah, there is the belief. Nanette Berrigan, a member of Congress, represents San Pedro, Long Beach, as one of the members of the Democratic delegation to the House of Representatives today, said she believes that this is a precursor to the president declaring martial law because of the language that is being used, an invasion, a rebellion. Those are the kind of words that constitutionally could give the president authority over bringing the institutions of the military into the civilian neighborhoods of a place like Los Angeles. If we are being invaded, if there is a rebellion and the government is about to be toppled, that's the kind of wording that we're hearing out of the White House. She believes it's specific because not only does it give him some kind of legal cover because of the Insurrection Act, but also it's a precursor to him saying, listen, things have gotten so bad. The White House needs to take control over law enforcement in the cities of America. That is a bold claim, but that is something I think the governor and the mayor believe, which is why the mayor talked about this being an experiment, because she believes that what is happening here is something that was orchestrated by the White House. They wanted to see how this plays out. We've never really seen the kind of immigration, the federal immigration action that we saw on Friday. We just haven't seen it. And the president, again, talked about getting elected, getting after those who committed violent acts. The target of these raids were not people who had committed violent acts.
Conan, the governor also talked about California will continue to keep fighting and also spoke of the legal action that has already taken. How does this all play out? How does this end? And at what point does it end? We're hearing that these immigration raids are going to continue for the next 30 days or so?
Well, that's a good question. I don't think it ends. I think this is just the beginning.
Wow.
To your point, we do have legal action, and there was a request by the state of California and the Attorney General Rob Bonta in a San Francisco federal court today before a judge saying we want to enjoin a temporary restraining order to stop the president from his mobilization of the armed forces into California and Los Angeles. That was not granted, but a hearing was granted on Thursday. So you will have the legal channel. There are multiple lawsuits now against the president on this issue and all sorts of issues related to the tariffs, for example. But then there's the court of public opinion and the wagering of the political nature that we're seeing today of the White House versus blue states particularly. He's challenging
the ground and the air support
states.
is crazy.
Donald Trump is not popular here based on the vote in the last 3 elections. So to some, it's not a mystery as to why he's starting out these immigration raids in L.A.
Indeed. All right, Conan. Thank you. We want to bring in Eliana Moreno again. She's been following this group of demonstrators who have been marching quite some distance over downtown LA. And Eliana, orient us, where are they now?
They're right next to LA Live, Carolyn, as well as the Crypto.com Arena, the LA Convention Center, which means we're all the way over by the 110 freeway. We really haven't been this far during the demonstrations. Most of the activity has taken place closer to the 101 freeway, City Hall, the federal courthouse. So we are a long ways from where most of the activity has taken place over the last few days. But this is a group that has been marching all over downtown for quite some time now. They've covered quite the distance. Several hundred people that are currently here just east of the 110 freeway off of Chick Hearn Court. You see the 110 freeway there. Ironically, if they were to just go to the other side of the freeway, they would not fall under the curfew that is set to start at 8 o'clock. That curfew covers anything east of the 110 freeway, but not west of. So we really aren't too far from where the curfew would not be an issue for these demonstrators should they continue to march here through the streets of downtown Los Angeles. But again, it's several hundred people. They are followed by a caravan of vehicles, people with their flags, with their cards. And as far as we've been following them, which has been quite some time, we haven't seen any acts of vandalism in any way. It seems to just be a peaceful march here, making its way through the streets of downtown.
So, Eliana, would you say that it has been peaceful throughout the time that you've been monitoring them?
This group has been great, really, all things considered. They're really good about clearing intersections before they enter that intersection, which means that they try to make sure that all vehicles are cleared before they enter the intersection so that nobody gets hit, nobody gets involved in a collision. So they've been really great about that. They haven't tried to get on the freeway, even though clearly they had plenty of opportunities. Here's the 110 freeway. It doesn't get any bigger than that. And they did not do that. They're just staying to the side of the freeway, sticking talking to mostly major streets here, although they're on LA Live Way, which is a tiny little street here that runs between LA Live and the 110 freeway. But it looks like they're trying to work their way back to Pico Boulevard here, which again is a major. And if they go under the freeway and go to the west, again, they wouldn't be subject to the curfew that is set to start here in a little bit over an hour. But they seem to be setting up to go eastbound, which would put them under that mandatory curfew.
Eliana, one thing I noticed about this group is that earlier when you were overhead, they were much more clumped together, and now they're certainly a bit more spread out, and that could just have to do with the fact that they have been marching for quite some time. They have covered quite a distance, and there just might be a tiredness factor involved here as this group sort of seems to spread out even farther.
And we don't know where they're planning on ending up either. Are they just going to continue to march and end up wherever they parked their vehicles and go home from there? Or were they planning
Oh, you put the
on
music on, okay.
setting up shop somewhere and rallying for a little bit? We did see that there's a candlelight vigil that is taking place right now at Grant Park. They really can't make it back there in time to meet up with that before the curfew were to get going in about an hour. So at this point, it's unclear.
Thank you, everybody. No, let's give it up for our man. Give it up for our man. Man, it's a good-looking crowd today. The weather's great. It's a great day for this event. So thank you all for coming out this morning.
Thank you,
And good
Eliana.
morning,
We want to
everyone.
bring in NBC4's Robert
Good morning
Ross.
and welcome to Midway International
I had double audio. I'm
Airport.
sorry.
I was like,
Mayor
what is
Gisette, I'm
going
Michael
on?
McMurray, and it's an honor to serve as our new aviation commissioner. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that Newsom screwing me over?
For the best freaking airport system in the world.
Indiana. Along and south of I-80 will be the bullseye for some rain
It's
early
It's an
Saturday.
exciting
We start
day
to
as
dry
we
out and
celebrate
then
a
we drop.
major investment in Chicago's
The
aviation
video was
future.
canceled. What is going
Right
on
here at
right now?
Midway's
What is
longest
that?
and most
Okay.
active runway.
What?
Runway 30.
There it is. My bad. Oh my God. Did I lose like 30,000 people?
What is going on right
No, I
now?
saw
This is
30,000 people.
insane.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm sorry about that. By the way, can I just tell you guys something real quick? I hit 1 million views. Million views tonight. We did 1 million views.
It could
We
melt.
got 1 million views, pimping. So thank you guys so much. My first million on YouTube. And it's crazy. We did it on a live stream. Holy moly. Holy crap. We're about to hit 20,000 likes. Wow. Thank you so much. 1 million. Wow. Wow. What the? That's so freaking cool. I've had a video get like 2 million on Facebook. You know, Facebook is like a different thing, but YouTube, that's really, really cool. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. That is sick. Oh my God. Okay. How dare you, Mel? Let me see. I had a Chicago feed. It's not daylight in Chicago, right? It's got to be dark already. Is it? There's a live feed. This live feed is like daytime. Oh, that's Cali. That's why. Oh, here's my Chicago one. I don't think there's any lives here. A million!
Out of their bullshit. When somebody comes in and wants to start bullshit in our country, then that's what you gotta think about, right? You just seen that guy mouth.
Oh, he got off or something. I don't know why it's not working.
Where's that asshole with the helmet there? There he is, still playing around. I don't like that guy, man.
Unit to 5, U.S. on the citywide.
What's up, Juan?
707 South Wentworth, 5707 South Wentworth. Gerald says he heard 10 shots fired. The shots came from south direction. He didn't see anything. Nothing further. 5th District 09. Station's clear.
You know, no one talks about
Thank you for the subscription,
African Americans.
What?
They're really American. They're not technically African. They're just American. They were here. They were brought here forcefully. They were born here. They were bred here, and they're American. They're just as American as the. I don't even know.
I got
if natives
250,
are
2,050
Americans.
subs too.
They're natives,
Oh!
Indians, right? Whatever.
Whoever
Americans,
says
Oh, shit.
African Americans are like those first pilgrims that came here, and then they had.
This guy's. I don't know what this guy's going on about.
Popping
So we got
off
a
right
million
now.
views. First time on a live stream and a video on YouTube.
So we're watching somebody else's live stream of their coverage. I'm gonna have my own coverage here. I'm actually about to go eat, but I had to go live. Governor Newsom was speaking, and I guess his audio was messed up, so they cut the stream, and then they started it back up or something like that, and we heard the beginning of it, like the last bits of it. We're gonna find that and play that at some point, and then we'll check out the footage. Like more footage from here, but it's your boy Kicking It with Timmy B. Thank you for being here. I was giving some weird looks to the camera because I was having some issues trying to get the stream up. It seems like YouTube is not allowing me to stream this, and Twitch was saying that there was like an error to the video. It's like, why is there an error to the video? But we're live on X here at Kiwtb Gaming. You can reach you could go check me out on all platforms at Kicking It with Timmy B as well. But tonight, instead of gaming, we're going to go check out what's going on with these LA riots, along with this nationwide chaos going on right now as Ikid Mel has named his video that we're watching here. So anyway, let's get back into it. This is crazy. They sent out the Marines, and then they sent the National Guard, and they sent the Marines to LA. Now what's going on with the rest of these places here, like New York City, I think or Chicago? There's a bunch of stuff going on nationwide, and then there's some stuff going across America, but there's also some stuff I think in Ireland. I think there's protests in Ireland. We'll have to go check that out, but there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. So let's get back into it. So thank you for being here.
K-Cow.
We're sanctuary, so Trump said, okay, fuck it, we're gonna go pick some up from Home Depot. And that's who he told him. He said, dude, give me the criminals out of your jails. I ain't gonna come picking them up off the Home.
Massive crowd, so maybe they're gonna let them run and do what they want until 8 p.m. Pacific.
Huh. Talking about this mind's eye game? Dang. It's already being...
Thank you for the 20,000 likes, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the congrats, man. That was really awesome. I wasn't expecting it. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for all the subscriptions. That's amazing. Holy crap, the way life works.
Man, these fools went on Twitter on the main Splitgate 2 page, and this dude apologized for wearing a Make FPS Great Again hat. Oh my god, man.
Okay, all right. So we got protests. Let's see what updates are happening. We got this LA protest. They did quite a bit of arrests earlier, and they've kind of like chilled out.
What's going on with YouTube?
Where's the updates for this? LA curfew expected to impact fewer than 100,000 residents. Just 100,000 residents. But they're saying compared to nearly 4 million residents that actually live within the zone. So it's about 100,000 people, certain sections of the place. I wonder if they could just go protest on another area then. Trump, chaos theatrics over public safety. So Gavin Newsom doesn't believe in what Trump is doing. And they're saying approximately 23 businesses looted during Los Angeles protests. Okay. Day laborers targeted and raid at Santa Ana Home Depot. Oh, there's a map of the curfew. Map curfew ordered for part of downtown LA.
Caitlin Collins is gonna have California Senator Adam Schiff on her CNN show or whatever at 9 p.m. tonight to talk about the LA protests and what's going on around
Amazing!
the U.S.
This one seems to be hanging with a crowd of looters.
Huh.
Talks of some potential riots and stealing. Ooh. Oh, I've heard of this guy before.
Somebody put me in the direction of Chenzo. I need to link up with somebody. I don't like walking by
Ooh,
myself.
they shot this guy
Not with no
with
camera. I ain't trying to hold no camera walking around.
a 40
I can be
mic
by
crowd
myself
control
without a camera, but-
in the groin.
Let me mute this other one for a second.
Hold up. This is interesting. Charleston White has something to say. Man, it's just like all this stuff to like. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Charleston White has to say about what's going on in California. Shout out to the Quarter, and he shared this. This is on Aiden Ross' podcast. This is interesting. Now, Aiden Ross or Charleston White is friends with Aiden Ross now again, or they're back to being friends because they had this falling out because Charleston White was crashing out, in my personal opinion. But let's go see what he has to say. If I get the audio ready, I feel like Tim Pool up in here. Shout out to Tim Pool.
Shooting with beanbag, go get the firemen and get the water hoses. Go get them biting dogs, them German shepherds that they sicked on the niggas in the 60s. Sick them on them Mexicans and watch they get their ass out the way. Shit, nigga, they ain't fucked up. This is America. Nigga, and man, I ain't no come on. This is America. You got to come the right way. Can't come the wrong way.
They gonna call it the LA Massacre or some shit.
Hey, fuck the LA Massacre.
It ain't the 60s. Dogs and shit. That ain't the 60s.
LA police, they got $1 billion budget. Don't let our taxpaying dollars go to waste, letting them motherfucking Mexicans wreak havoc in the street. Trump, send the National Guard. Don't send the Marines too. Shoot on sight if a motherfucker ain't following the laws of America. Martial law.
Hey, California used to belong to the Mexicans.
They lost it. You got to get it back. If you can't take it by force, it ain't yours no more.
Wow.
Shooting with beanbag, go get the firemen.
I don't even know if I was able to play that on X or on YouTube here, but yeah, very interesting take Charleston White has to say about that. Let's get back to it.
Apparently 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah. No, I don't know. I saw two girls trying to leave at one point. I don't know. I know they went to City Hall.
Yeah, bike for Kiwtb. I'm pretty sure it's oh God, the homie should have been on a scooter. Yeah.
Dude checking out girls. This dude's crazy.
For La Raza.
Just sort on a stroller.
We should move this down, I guess.
This dude's on kick right now.
She gotta be here, nigga. Don't close this door.
They're mostly walking.
So weird.
Everything is done right here in a respectful way. We see a cross-section of people from across Los Angeles, that people have come from different parts of LA, people that have seen what has gone on, that do want to make change.
So the vigil is happening. Vigil to call for peaceful protests amid ICE raids. Peaceful protest.
I would say close to, if not well over 1,000 people spread across this park, and they have told them, we've got to get you home. There is a curfew at 8 o'clock, and we want to make sure we get you home, because that's the first step
Will they obey
into
the
making
curfew?
sure that we can move forward in making change, and making change without causing trouble.
The vandalism,
Robert
especially
Gossick, let's go back to you.
All right, Robert, thank you. Mayor Karen Bass and LAPD Chief McDonald spoke of their efforts to get a handle on the violence that's broken out over the last 4 nights.
That's right. A curfew is now in effect tonight for 1 square mile of downtown LA. NBC4's Karma Dickerson has more details. Karma.
Yes, Monday was a game changer for the city when it comes to how they're this.
Let's see here. Okay, we got these guys here. Curfew.
Yeah, that's about the... Should be a curfew coming up here in like less than an hour.
God be a century of argument to regular while restoring to their families and neighborhoods every
Traffic.
separation of churches. Closer to the gates of your kingdom of justice and love.
The gates of
and
hell.
the people say, Amen.
So they want a peaceful protest.
Elon Musk with these
Thank you for our
crazy.
closing song to lift us up and to send us onward in music. I invite another good friend, Rabbi Susan from Nefesh, to give us a few instructions.
Uh-oh.
I just want to say how moved I am by all of our leaders here. Such beautiful leaders. What a city we have. What a city we have, that these are our leaders of faith who respond to the call. And I also say even more, look around at all of you. What leaders you are. What leaders you all are. We all are together. Please take a moment and look around. What a beautiful gathering this has been. I want to invite you to think about what we have been called to do. We know that when we hear a story or a testimony of great pain, as we witnessed tonight and took in,
21,000 likes.
That
Wow.
means we are called. We are beholden. We are responsible. It is why our bodies do an immediate try to turn away when there is something that is hard to hear or to see. Because
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna do that to you guys.
Right, it's
Some
like
X
mentally
News
talking
on
all
the spot
slow.
reporting.
It's like, bro, you need to
got
get
split.
this speech over with. Taking too long, lady.
This is everybody marching right now. Live.
Fuck Donald Trump.
2 hours till curfew. 2 hours till curfew. Are they gonna abide by the rules?
No, it's 2 hours.
Will they comply? Will these people stop in their tracks, dead in their tracks at 8 p.m. Pacific? Check out, man. What is going on? We're just waiting for the curfew now, I guess. Let's see. Curfew.
Right on the block. Oh, this is going on. I'll grab that,
As these protests are heating up all over the country. In fact, we're getting some compelling images right now out of Denver. I want to put this on your screen.
Denver.
We've also been watching this as
don't
well.
know
This
they're
is happening live right now
Oh,
in
Denver?
Denver, Colorado,
Oh.
as other anti-ICE protests are ongoing as well. We do know that people have been gathering there outside of the Colorado State Capitol, as well as other locations there in the city. This is all in relation to the ICE Out protests. They say that they are standing with the immigrants in Los Angeles who have been targeted by law enforcement during those raids. But right now we can see several people being detained there in Denver. Again, want to remind you, viewer discretion is advised in these situations. These are live images that are just now coming into our newsroom. Want to do the best to show you all of these vantage points and also stay on top of it. But It's important for you all to keep in mind that sometimes some of these signs that are there are popping up, and they could have vulgar language as well. But again, we just saw a number of people detained there by those law enforcement agents as they're wearing tactical gear there in Denver. This is very similar to what we've seen in some of these other cities as well. But again, a Mexican flag there, also a frequent thing that we've seen. Some of these protests happening all around.
I didn't know Colorado was protesting.
On the ground as well. So our camera view isn't going to always be the most stable during this. Our thanks to our camera crews who are out there on the ground feeding in some of these images to us. But that's just escalating there in Denver. This is sort of what we've been continuing to see in multiple cities throughout the day and throughout these last 5 days as these anti-ICE protests have been heating up. Another person detained there.
Rebby, thank you so much for the 25. You work hard for my heart, or Canadian. Oh yeah, that's Canadian dollars.
Again, this is a frequent thing that we've seen over the last few days. That person just
really?
being
Thank you
dragged
so
there
much.
out of the way by law enforcement.
Go to. Thank you, Rebby.
They do appear to have on gas masks at this time as well. This has happened pretty frequently. Again, so your discretion is always advised. But it seems like these things pop off in pockets. We'll see in a time period of peace. I've been watching this shot here in our newsroom. It had been peaceful period of time. And then there, several folks just detained in an instant. So we're keeping our eye on this, but just for some more context here, you're just now joining us here on Live Now from Fox. We're also following the very latest as multiple protests have broken out all over the country. This one happening right now in Denver. So this started apparently at the California State Capitol today, as this was an event calling for immigrants' rights, announcing solidarity with demonstrators as well in Los Angeles. But it was the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition that was asking people to mobilize and stand with those protesters in Los Angeles. But at 8 p.m. local time, our affiliates there at Fox 31 in Denver say that they saw Denver police begin to deploy crowd control gas.
Wow.
So we're keeping our eye on this here on Live Now from Fox.
Oh, it's going down over there in Denver.
Watching as this protest heats up there in Denver. This is the second anti-ICE protest there in Colorado in just the last 2 days. In a press release where this protest was organized by, the group said that people are not backing down, saying that they want to show support for the people of California protesting against immigrant raids there. So the Denver Police Department has responded. They said that they are aware of the protests that are happening there in the city, saying that safety is the top priority at this point. So we'll continue to keep our eyes on this protest as others as well are happening around the country. Wanted to bring that to you because it was heating up there for a moment, but like I said, we've seen this all throughout the weekend over the last 5 days as these protests have been going on. There'll be moments where there'll be peace and calm like this, where you'll see that there will be law enforcement officers standing in a face-off sort of with some of the protesters, but no active detainments, no active takedowns happening. Seems like we've gotten into another section where that's the case here. All right, we wanted to bring this to you here on Live Now from Fox. But again, wanted to show you this before we step away for a 2-minute break. This is what is being put out there by some of those local news outlets there in Denver, saying that people were gathering there initially earlier today outside of the Colorado State Capitol.
Waving, horn honk.
Began. Protesters standing with immigrants in Los Angeles, who they say have been targeted by law enforcement during those protests there against ICE. Before we go to a 2-minute break, we've been going to this shot a few times as well. This one there in New York City, as folks are still gathering there as well, standing off with police officers here. This is another group of anti-ICE protesters, this one happening in our nation's largest city, New York. All right, we're going to take this time to slide away for a 2-minute break. On the other side, we'll be heading back to California. We'll be heading back to the nation's second largest city, where we've seen a number of these protests, really where the heart of these protests have been happening there in the country. Live look there in Southern California. We'll be heading back there after the 2-minute break.
All right. Wow. All right, we're just waiting. I think it's kind of just waiting for this to see what happens at the supposed curfew. Because right now it seems like the cops are just letting them protest and walk the streets. Anti-ICE protest, Los Angeles.
The renewed calls tonight to protect those federal agents out there on the job. Next, right here at the live desk.
Higher 95 in San Bernardino. Lake.
Don't tell me no. Riots have expanded to Atlanta. Downtown looks like a complete war zone. Okay, let's take a look at this. Maybe we can see if we find some Atlanta stuff. Let's see.
He's getting it. He's getting it. Film it. Holy shit. Film it. He's got a cone on it. He just threw one. They just threw one. This is This is a cone that they put on the smoke grenades in order to deter.
So a church's chicken was on fire. I was like, whoa.
You gotta be careful because of all the smoke grenades.
Yeah, they're starting to dog.
But they're putting cones. The protesters are putting cones on the smoke grenades. This is what they've been taught to do by well-paid organizers like George Soros and now his son Alex Soros. The destabilization that is happening nationwide now, as you can see in Atlanta, same thing that's happening in LA, happening in Atlanta now, quite literally because of these organizations. And as you can see, the protesters, they're fighting back, they're throwing fireworks directly at the police here. So we're gonna keep it going, let's go. I've finished that. It's gonna get bad. He's getting it, he's getting it, film it.
Holy shit.
Atlanta.
Let's continue on with our coverage of some of these protests that are happening all over the country. Now taking you out to Chicago. This brand new shot coming into our newsroom now, where we're now tracking this gathering there in the Windy City. So we do know, according to our partners there at Fox 32 in Chicago, hundreds of people, you can even see this large crowd gathered there, have been taking to the streets in downtown Chicago to protest immigration arrests that have been happening all across the country. So while these protests have been mostly nonviolent, earlier today, there were some brief clashes, I should say, between protesters. Police squad cars have also been vandalized, and one instance where a car did appear to actually drive through the crowd amid these rolling street closures as well. So we do have some footage of that happening. Want to put it up on your screen as well so you can see exactly what they're talking about with our partners there at Fox 32. Let's watch.
Chicago. We got Chicago for you.
And you can see it, very scary.
All right, we got some live Chicago feed. I'll keep an eye on this on the side, but let's check this out.
Yo, it looks like the Kick streams are lit right now. Like, I think Kick is allowing folks to go stream this stuff. I don't know how the other platforms, if they're allowing people to stream like the actual protests or riots or whatever's going on. But these folks on Kick, I'm noticing he's pulling up a lot of videos of content creators streaming on Kick right now. So there's a lot of content creators in on the ground. This is our home. Right. This lady got the bandana. This looks crazy. These people look crazy.
Y'all talking oath. Y'all talking oath to serve and protect. Serve and motherfucking protect. Don't do it to us. Don't do These are protesting. For a better life, for our people, that's why we're protesting. That shit hurt, but we protesting. The people united will never be defeated. 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 What are your thoughts? What do you have to say? I want to hear your words. I want to hear your words.
Chicago's crazy right now.
I was.
How many people are still out here? Couldn't tell you, bro. Few hundred, maybe 1,000. People back there. For real, deep as hell.
They care about us standing up for you.
And so it begins. Ladies and gentlemen, and so it begins. Type in.
So Chicago's looking pretty crazy. Gonna keep an eye on that. Los Angeles has a lot of people, but we haven't seen anything crazy since earlier. So we'll see what happens during curfew time. If these people, I don't think they're gonna just get out and leave. They might be forced to disperse. It might get crazy during curfew time.
The action, bro.
A lot of people over here.
What the hell did y'all want me to do, bro? What do y'all want me to do? No, I'm not.
Okay. This is interesting.
خليه انا بقول له ابعد هو جاي ويصرر علي هذا الشيء قول له يرجع
Whoa. NYC. Wow, look at all that. Wow. Chicanos. Wow. So, Denver, Colorado. It's a lot of people, man.
Just be careful standing up there in case somebody pushes you off the road.
The people. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this guy up then. Jack, where are they? Damn, Denver, Colorado looks crazy. Okay, we're looking at Cali right now. I'm taking a look for some other feeds, see what the possibilities are. Let me get a little organized. Might make myself a little matcha too here in a bit.
And we must pray that the Creator would release us and would send the truth home.
Curfew time, they're definitely clearing this area. Thank you so much for the memberships, Christ. Let me get your name right here. Let me see on the list. Send them home. Is that what you're saying? Ironic. Send them home. That was a cool super sticker. Let it be. Thank you for the thing. Where they at? Atlanta's a war zone. When the time comes, when it's bedtime, when it's curfew time, bro, this place is gonna be lit like a Christmas tree. But you see the guy standing here, he was from... The guy standing here in the middle, he was from the vigil. And he was calling for peace, a peaceful protest. So maybe with this peaceful man, a man of God, maybe he'll show them the way, show them the light. Show them that there's another way. We don't have to choose violence and that we can stand up and speak and all that stuff. And when the time comes, we'll just walk away. Let's see if they can do it. Look at lighting a candle. What's that? What is that? Firecracker? Or is that somebody's birthday? Or what is that? Or are you just feeling... Oh, it was for the vigil. Oh, the vigil. Oh, okay. Oh, no, man. We gotta keep an eye on this family. EC, proud. Thank you so much for the 10. Appreciate it. So it's being said that Governor Greg Abbott has deployed a contingent of National Guard troops to San Antonio, where the governor's press secretary said the soldiers are on standby in areas where mass demonstrations are planned in case they're needed. They said here too, outside of a federal building in downtown Chicago, dozens of protesters were shouting at the police and several threw water bottles. Let me see, do I still have that guy? Yeah, he is. This guy's in... Oh, this guy's in LA. Okay. Oh, this one's Chicago. Maybe we should get a Chicago view. I don't know. Oh shit, something's going down.
Look at all.
Run in!
Why are they running?
Look at everybody. Wow.
Oh, the cops are locking them in? Oh wait, what's going on? I don't understand.
This is Sparta.
Nothing.
Oh man. Oh man, dude. Think everybody's trapped, dude.
I'm waiting for some shit going on.
They just trapped themselves in, dude.
Huh?
Everybody's trapped in, dude.
Oh, you can't get out of there.
Oh God. Seizure on the site. Do I film? Yes or no?
Everybody move.
Damn, they just left her. Well, it said somebody had a seizure. It's Chicago.
Nonsense. Everybody's up here, y'all. Everybody's up here. Seems like the crowd is getting more and more split by the minute. Seems like everybody's running. Hold on tight, y'all. Look at all of them. Can we be in here legally? Can I be in here? Can I be in here, dude? Come on. Come on, dude. Was I not supposed to go in here? Everybody said go and I went, dude. Now I'm nervous, dude. Officers, I didn't do nothing. Trump 2028 officers, I didn't do nothing.
Let's see if they're trapped or not. Crowd is moving by.
What the hell? Person just dropped down. No.
If you really think about it, it's only one way in, one way out here. This is like a bad spot.
Can we be in here?
No, we're not supposed to be in the park.
Are you shitting me right now? Are you shitting me?
Hey, monkey see, monkey do, right?
Monkey dip, monkey do. You know what I mean?
Somebody call.
Chat is lit.
What?
Cameraman never dies.
Comment one. Everybody comment one right now. Everybody comment one. Comment one. Let's go home. No, the night's just beginning, buddy.
Riots
No.
in Tampa? No. Really? My AI girlfriend needs me. Yeah, I was scrolling the other day and there was this AI thing. I was talking all kinds of
Have
stuff.
some fun.
Saying all the things that it could do and all this stuff. I was like, damn. I'll take care of you, honey.
شرطة على الشارع اليمين. شايف؟
In their jammies right now? Who's watching their jammies? Tampa, man? Y'all over there protesting? Y'all crazy. What's wrong with those people? Isn't that illegal? I was born here in this great country, man. I was born here. Peaceful protest. Today was mostly peaceful. What do you think so far? I think when it's bedtime, though, the curfew, the hell's gonna break loose. Apparently they're saying the police blocked protesters from closing in on Federal Building in downtown Manhattan. Okay. At roughly 10:30 p.m. Eastern, a small group of protesters was seen surging the police station. I need a New York feed. We have LA, Los Angeles, we have Chicago. Ooh, look at this. The big boys are coming. Do ya do it? Because it's bedtime. It's almost bedtime now. Oh, shit, bro. Y'all better go to bed when it's curfew time. Look at this. 8 p.m. is cutoff time for California.
Can you hear me?
Pacific time. Y'all better get your asses to bed. Look at this shit.
This guy's awesome.
Uh-oh.
Ikid Mel.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Something's going on.
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller.
And he pointed right after he read the book.
Them boys coming in.
Yeah, they got the folks jumping off.
Is this a surge right now? What's going on
Jumping
here?
off the Suburbans. You know how it's, you know how it goes down. Don't want that.
Uh-oh, y'all better get inside. I'll try to boost the volume. It's kind of low for some reason. Hold it, hold it. Let's see if I can get another one better volume. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they got bears.
The cops are getting ready.
They're gonna set up like a human bear, and then they want to set up a physical one.
Them boys is coming.
Now they got the intersection. They got the intersection. It's taking ground right now. Taking ground. And holding it. We are back. It's your boy Kicking It with Timmy B. We're watching Ikid.
Ooh, he got blocked.
Mel.
He got blocked. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. What the hell are you doing?
And he's got some footage of somebody else's Twitch or kick stream.
Okay, we see if we can find another LA feed.
We're just chilling. We're just chilling tonight.
The volume to be up a little bit.
Who were we watching earlier? I think we were watching. Who was that?
Something's coming.
We watched PBD's reaction to it.
NYC.
Let's see what else. We still got to go check up what's going on with Gavin Newsom's video. Apparently, it didn't. They didn't have the audio. Oh man, I feels. But it's like, bruh.
Looks like something's gonna go down.
You folks have a team. A very organized, well-funded team. I'm sure they can have somebody watch your stream for you, right? And help you out with this. I get it though, man. There'll be some audio issues, but I feel like they got IT folks for that. They have IT folks, right?
Try TikTok too. Check TikTok.
This is an important message. We'd like it to go through.
I got a view. I got it, pimpin'.
Without interruption, but
I got a side view of them.
It's crazy.
Setting up.
So this is in Cali though. They got the line.
Let's go down, boys.
It's like a bunch of healers overhead.
Oh
Wow.
no, here it goes.
Oh, raid, baby, raid.
Oh!
Raid.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Raid.
Watch out.
These people have to sit here too. That's crazy. Innocent bystanders in this, they have to sit here, and then like at some point get through. You got work in the morning. Oh, that's pain.
He can't.
A streamer hitting this up for content.
These are the anti-ICE protests. People around the world have joined in unity. Oh, they look insurgent. To stand up against ICE deportations, which is happening everywhere. ICE raids. Many people are upset. So this is what's happening in Los Angeles right now. Bro, look at this. The Calvary. It's almost what time? It's bedtime. Oh, it's about to be bedtime. It's curfew time.
Yeah, the officers will be officers. The sheriff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back up. Slowly just haul these vehicles back to Alameda, then make a left. Thank you. Yeah,
Making him back out.
You too.
This guy's connection's bad. Put in the car. Let me make it smaller for now. We might have to get an aerial view to see what's happening. Oh, here it is. This one's better, I think. Don't mess with the horses. Don't mess with the horses. Those horses, man, I'm telling you. See them run. It's curfew time. People are leaving though. See if they...
Absolutely. But come out here and confront people who have guns and batons, who are under the edict of the president to do whatever. They have tear gas. Carry on like that. That's a no.
For real.
That's a no. I want you to be able to call your mom, and if any of your family, my grandmother's from Puerto Rico, so if any of your family is being taken, I'm sorry. My heart breaks. Absolutely.
Pack it up, Grandma.
What they've done.
They out here making hella bread.
Incarcerate them and send them out of the country. I'm absolutely against it. 1,000 million %. What this meant. But I will say this. A lot of us told you. You weren't listening to him. He told people what he was going to do. They voted for him anyway. A lot of Cubans voted for him. A lot of Hispanics voted for him.
Those damn Latinos.
I was blown away by that. Still blown away by that.
Those damn Latinos, man.
When somebody tells you who they are, you should believe it. The first time. And I mean this for everything. A girl you're dating, your neighbor, or this man. Oh shit. That's in the office.
The city of Los Angeles has declared a curfew from 8 to 6 a.m.
Yeah, I got Amber Alert just right now too. No, they said after 8 p.m. there's curfew over here in LA.
I'm walking distance from here. You know, I'm going to pray for each of you. I'm thinking of you. Go home if it's a curfew, something I didn't know. Last night the train was stopped and I had to take an Uber home. I didn't know.
I had a question for you.
Yeah.
How is it similar to the Rodney King riots?
What?
I had a question for you. How is it similar to the Rodney King riots?
I wasn't here. I was in New York at the time. So I'm a New Yorker. So I don't know. So I'm going to say this right here was relatively peaceful, but you've got a man saying, that people are violent. And so he's going to do all kinds of things. I'm talking about the president. Well, whatever he is.
Oh, the horses.
What I'm saying.
The horses. Oh, shit. The horses take it off. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. The horses are off. May God be with them. Godspeed. That's New York, I think. The horses are off. People are moving. Let's see if I can get that lady back. I don't know if she left. Horses taking off. On a mission.
We've got two different vantage points of downtown LA at this point. We don't hear a lot, but we do see a line of local police officers with their riot gear. We did hear at that press conference that 197 arrests, at least, have been made today. Mayor Bass says that she does not know how long the ICE raids will continue for. She, of course, is continuing to urge the White House to stop with the raids. Officials in Los Angeles have said that that's what they believe it'll take to quell this activity. There's been about 5 streets in downtown LA that these protests have been limited to, according to the mayor. Let's get out to Fox 11 Los Angeles. They're live on air right now. In fact, they're doing a report out in the field. Let's get a little more context on that.
That I saw earlier are pretty close to being back to their cars. But these are other people who have been staying in downtown later in the night, and that's when we've had some of the problems that we've been reporting for you here on Fox 11. But right now, you can see a concerted effort by the LAPD to get people out of the area and to get them to safety and to impose that curfew until things settle down in the city of LA. Laura Diaz reporting live from downtown, sending it back to the studio.
Laura, you can see with all this movement that LAPD is taking this very seriously. Of course they are. And moving into place to make sure the protesters and all the people downtown that don't belong there need to move along. Now, the mayor also made a point, I think it was actually Chief McDonald who made the point, that if you are experiencing homelessness, that you are allowed to stay in the curfew zone, and if you are a member of the news media.
Wow, that's
now,
what they're
I'm wondering, because I saw a couple of times on other news channels where the reporter had to keep explaining, no, we're press, we're press. Have you had any kind of interaction like that? Was there any time, a point where they weren't quite hearing you when you said, I work for Fox 11 News?
The horses assemble. Curfew time. Y'all better leave. Thank you for the 20, Jersey. Y'all better leave. A lot of cops, man. There's the safety alert, the curfew alert. Y'all better run. The horses of destruction, horses of hell, or the horses of heaven and hell have arrived. Is it like a piece of plastic on their eyes or something, or what is that? I know they're not supposed to see certain things, I guess, but is that their own little shield on their face? Well, people clear it out. They don't want no smoke with that. Oh, they're pushing them and they're pushing ahead a little bit. Pushing up, pushing up. Oh, that's by, yeah.
There's only so much police can do. Okay, police on the move now, pushing along a few people. There aren't that many people. And by the way, we love the mounted units only because we love horses. But the horses are very persuasive. You might be
there you go. They can back it up
with an officer.
Oh, they're coming.
Riot stick. But it's a lot harder when you've got a 2,000-pound beast, or however. Yeah. Christina Gonzalez would know better than I how much a horse weighs.
Let's go back to Laura Diaz, if we can. They're on the ground. Laura, you are outside the federal building, where it seems to me that police are tightening up that area right now, really trying to take control of that area.
You better get up. You're over there sitting.
There's a scrimmage line that's been formed on the other side. When we had the camera whipped around before and we were showing you the mounted unit, that's the other side. So they're now walking toward us, and I presume they're trying to get the last. Okay, they want us to move. We got to move.
All right, we'll take it back here. Obviously, Laura, a member of the media as well, but when the police come in like this and they are clearing the area, that means us as well.
Yeah.
It is.
They'll start directing you to an area that you need to go. If they don't want you there, we have a right to be there as members of the media, but they can tell you, instead of here, please go over there.
And again, that is the area where we saw the National Guard.
They're moving to the next spot.
Homeland Security there. Obviously, the LAPD wanting to make a statement about that specific area to start, for sure. That's where our camera is, and we are staying overhead. They're really wanting to make a statement.
Thank you so much for the 5 memberships.
Area with the federal building, and perhaps that is a sign that they want.
Oh, thank you too. Let me pull this up.
Being unruly in that area and making a stand right there.
Well, particularly because a lot of what we see, a lot of the optics, especially around the federal building, that informs what kinds of sentiment we're getting out of the president or Speaker Johnson or, you know, anyone that is justifying the orders that ICE and Border Patrol, whatever, have issued, or specific.
ICE. Oh, they're setting up here. They're going to push. They're going to push.
I think they're leaving. I think they're leaving. Oh, the cop. Oh, they got up there.
Oh, snap.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Ugly. Nigga, why you looking at me?
Oh, look at all those cops.
Ugly nigga. Wait, they're taking pic. Wait. What's he doing?
Another kid, thank you for the 5. Jammies time. Popcorn and jammies.
Sure. I'm at the fireworks.
WC7. Hey!
Imagine.
Lala, thank you so much for the 20. So, is this showing up? Oh. Yeah, dude. It's time.
I'm not taking off my shirt, bro. What is wrong with you? Throw the Osmond gas. Osmond. Yo, bro. Osmond. Right.
Curfew time. It's time, man. It's about to go down.
More? Oh no, they're leaving.
Uh-oh. They're moving. 23,000 likes. Holy moly.
I don't know. Oh, he probably went upstairs. Should we go over there? Do we go over there or we stay here?
Stay there, bro.
Huh?
They're probably gonna surround them.
Like who?
Oh, we got Chopper. Is that now though?
Including the folks that even rushed the freeway. They are far outnumbered by the number of law enforcement that are out here this afternoon. I would say for every protester out here, there's probably about half a dozen cops. And so that just kind of gives you an idea of the ratio, law enforcement to protester.
Crazy, crazy.
By law enforcement. Usually it's the other way around, right? Normally we're talking about how law enforcement is so overpowered.
What happened to the protesters? Their strength
It is the exact opposite.
has dwindled.
And after 5 days of demonstrations in this area, you would imagine, too, just the law enforcement response, not only the numbers, but just the organization for knowing which areas, which streets.
Throw up the gang signs to the hood. Look at the horses, man. Those horses come, you have to clear. Oh. Aquí vienen. The horsies. What are they doing? Turning around? Uh-oh. Patty, thank you for the 20. Gracias. Jim Van, thank you for the 5. Get it. Halt. Assemble. Halt. Halt. Leave. Oh, what's that, a sound? Oh, thought they were gonna start playing sounds.
No, you're doing really great work. I'm no Trumper, but I try to see all sides.
I appreciate you supporting me. Except that. Just hanging out, having a good time. Oh, Texas Annie, thank you. I wonder what they're saying. Yeah, the federal building in downtown Los Angeles. Huge crowds, mostly left. A small group was pressed up against the garage entrance. Let's wait till it pops up.
curfew went into effect at 8 p.m. tonight. Everybody who's out here right now is subject to arrest.
When are they gonna push? Oh, they're pushing out. It is dark there right now, but he has his camera flare or his lens or something. I have another video right up there watching some area. Thank you, Laura. I covered that earlier. That was earlier, I think. That van that drove through. Unless you're talking about something new, or vehicle that drove through. Yeah. Thank you for the membership, Brian. Shit. Check New York.
What they're waiting for, I think they're coming up with a plan how to cattle everybody in at all the spots at the same time. So they want to make it quick. They want to kettle box everybody in at different locations. That way they can wrap it up for the night. If they push one side, they'll start running to the other side, and so forth. So they do not want to deal with the same thing that happened last night.
Oh shit. There's a curfew, then they stand no chance.
Okay, we got New York one. No. Looks like we're at a standstill. Cops are just, I don't know. It's looking crazy. See what's... Oh yeah. Okay, so this is New York. On the bottom right hand side, I got a New York feed.
So now there's people coming up to the line here now with cameras, with phone cameras now. So they're preparing for this curfew to be set, and it looks like
LAPD,
they're gonna try to challenge this curfew, and that's gonna be interesting here, folks. Very interesting.
NYPD. Who's behind? Love with them. It's time to leave. They don't leave, it's about to go down.
Okay, so I think we're gonna pull up on, I wanna say Fox News. We gotta see what's going on. With the big news media outlets, or the legacy media, excuse me.
Cops go up.
Right. Here we go.
5 minutes.
It's a countdown.
5 minutes.
Arizona Democratic Congress.
Oh, we gotta check that out. Ruben Gallego.
NYC is saying it's gonna get crazy.
Is that coming from the helicopter? Oh, this guy right there.
Alright, looks like people are leaving.
Like they're leaving, guys, or at least walking to another location.
Unlawful assembly, Penal Code 409. Leave the area now and be arrested. There is a curfew for 8 o'clock that is effective immediately. Leave the area and be arrested.
What if they just go outside of the zone and protest? Jones, what's up? Just Jones. Ding Gaming. They are walking away. Look at that.
Dude, throwing up gang signs.
So much noise. Like it's all from one feed, huh?
This has been deemed an unlawful assembly. Vehicle code 409. Leave the area now and be arrested.
They're backing up. Somebody still leave them to the cops.
Sir, get through.
That's coming through.
Thanks, CT.
We got officers up here right now, guys.
Oh, they're on top, yeah.
Got some journalists up there. We got all
Graffiti, all that stuff. That's crazy.
the people up here.
Crazy. San Francisco. They just moved further down.
Yeah, now they're gonna congregate all on this, I guess, public side. Instead of just going home. That's crazy. He pulled up to the 7-Eleven though.
Yeah, they're gonna need some big buses tonight.
So there's a few of them that are just staying back, not really, just moved over a little bit, and there's also some stuff in San Francisco. Is that San Francisco?
John, what are we doing?
Gatorade.
They said chaos outside of Manhattan Federal Building.
North on Spring Street.
Atlanta's crazy too. They said Atlanta smashing police vehicles. I'll show you guys some of this. This is what is this? This is Atlanta. Take a look at this. Wow. This one is Atlanta.
Over there. Hammering it. Holy shit.
Wow. Oh.
Are they doing an arrest right now?
Wow. This is a whole thing? Wow. Crazy.
Hold on. Stop.
See what else? There's another clip. What's the same one? Okay. Oh, no, this is New York by the Federal Building.
Come on, Russell!
Yeah, he's running. Cops are running. Wow. That person's ducking and weaving, ducking and bobbing. Oh shit! Slipped on his head? Did it land on his head? Yo, what?
That guy hit my phone. Yo, why you knocking people?
What a mess.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
What's going on? Wow. All these people are just chilling. Uh-oh. They're pushing in? Oh, he's dodging. Oh, they're just taking the intersection?
These people better not hit no animal. Definitely ain't, don't hit an animal. Don't hit the police either, man.
So what caused them to
Chill.
move, guys, was they started damaging vehicles. Locals who are just trying to get by, they're refusing to let them go through.
This is the press over here. They're back to back. It's live tonight, huh? I went to bed pretty early yesterday, like at 8 o'clock. I'll stay up just to see what happens here.
Yeah, facing north. Hey, go! You gotta go! Leave the area! Leave the area! Guard right! Guard right, guard right! Guard right, guard right! Guard right, guard right!
So we got blocked here.
Stop for this guy on the bike. Keep that thing off.
Got the flexi cuffs ready.
For those of you just joining, guys, we are live here right now. We're on Temple Street, Spring Street, this intersection of Temple and Spring here in downtown Los Angeles. This is right next to City Hall. Officers were forced to push forward due to the fact that protesters were blocking the street and they started attacking, damaging, vandalizing vehicles that were just trying to get through the area.
And the vehicles in the background, yeah, they ain't playing no games. They ain't playing no games. They got the vehicles in the background. And they line it up too. Screenshot. That's so crazy.
Tuning in, if you have not done so, please hit the like, sub, follow, depending on what platform you're watching from. It does not cost you a dime, and it does help us grow. If you do want to help us financially, we're 100% viewer funded. Strictly rely on viewer funding, not monetized on YouTube for specific reasons. So it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys do want to help. But if not,
pizza looks
that's
fine.
Totally fine. At least do me a favor, hit the like, follow, subscribe. It helps the channel and it helps get the stream out.
Ready?
What's happened now, the groups have spread it up. There was at least about 150, 200 people out there protesting.
25,000 likes. Holy
Now,
crap. That's definitely probably
everybody's
the most
started
liked
running
video I've ever had.
their own ways, so the groups are probably
Gotta
should
be.
be smaller than 30, 40 people. We got blocked in here at this location.
This is it. You. What's your bag? What's your
The
bag
mayor of
number?
Los Angeles, guys, set a curfew tonight from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. That covers all of downtown.
So they're saying this guy supposedly got shot in the groin. But LAPD pops this protester in the groin.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is this messed up or is
With
it
the 40
cool?
mic
Let's check
mic.
it out.
What's your badge number?
They wait until the end. It's like a minute something.
No, warning about what? I'm asking you a question. What's gonna hurt? What's gonna hurt?
This 40 millimeter.
Why are you gonna shoot a fucking 40 millimeter to someone 3 feet away who's asking your badge number? What am I doing? Huh? 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 Go ahead. What is it? I'm behind glass. What is your name and badge number? You work for us, bitch. What is your badge number? What is your name and serial number? I'm behind glass. What is your badge number? What is your name and serial number? Why'd you rip the name off your helmet? One more time. What's your badge number?
He swat. Max.
Hey, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. What's your badge number?
That's okay. I'm gonna pop you right now because you're taking up my focus.
Oh! Oh, shoot. Yo.
And they out there streaming and driving to the
Oh,
next
man, we got
spot or
another
what's up.
LA
Man,
backup
these in
immediately.
real life streams are insane. So there was a bunch of people here. It was a bunch of people here. They just moved all those people all the way up here and all the way this way. There was some cars on this street here. I don't know if they're still there. You definitely got to turn around. You ain't going this way.
Everybody up to this location up.
Let's see. Oh, this is a good view, actually. I like this. I'm still swapping with this. Oh, it's the same one.
Ooh,
they shot. So that wasn't funny. Denver police deny using tear gas at anti-ICE protesters. Let's see what else.
So as we're starting to see right now, guys, there's not much of a difference from today than yesterday. The curfew's been in effect for over an hour now.
There's still people in the streets. They're just pushing them from street to street.
Supposedly, this military person, member of the U.S. military, joined an anti-ICE protest in Dallas.
Thank you, sir.
We are not pawns for Donald Trump's agenda. Why now? It's because the military was called upon innocent protesters. We, in our oath to serve, we serve the people of the United States. The Constitution, these constitutional rights are being stripped and just denied, and the military will not be pawns to that. So I'm calling upon the conscience of military members who served previously and now. We have a conscience, we have mind, and we have a duty and moral obligation to say no and resist evil. We are not pawns for Donald Trump's agenda. Why now?
Interesting. I'd love to see the comments for that video.
I think we need to see a chopper to see what's going on above. Oh, my chat froze out. Damn. I sent you a message on Twitter. Okay. Thanks.
I mean, I guess that's it. Watch something happens as soon as I jump off the stream. I think I might. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow, we'll see what happens tomorrow. To my knowledge, the Marines are in LA right now. They're just not in the open as we speak.
Seconds ago,
They're not
Atlanta.
Positioned yet. So
I was trying to find NYC, but they all like.
Unless it starts getting like crazy. I think this might be it until what, tomorrow morning? We gotta see how this goes into the night. And how much space they're trying to take here.
Manhattan, let me see.
They would need to set up a 360 around this building so no one could get to the building to protest.
Are they not here to fucking help the city and protect the city? If they fuck up our transport?
It would be protecting the city if you folks weren't out here protesting, man. Or rioting or whatever, excuse me. You could protest, but the rioting peacefully, the rioting is not it. And the looting and all this other stuff and the harming. It's insane. People got the backpack chargers ready to go.
And I also want to that the curfew is already having. Tonight, the LA Phil canceled their concert at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, posting on Facebook saying it was because of the curfew that is in effect. So we had another viewer reach out and say, you know, what about the Dodgers game? Well, if you look, Dodger Stadium is just outside of the curfew area there, so that likely will not be impacted as a result of the curfew, but there is still, you know, impacts to this. The concert hall canceled, you know, businesses in the area are likely closing down early just to be, you know, compliant with that. I mean, you certainly would think you're not going to have a ton of customers coming into the area if you are in the curfew zone. So a lot of impacts, and LAPD taking it very, very seriously tonight as John and SkyCal is kind of doing an overall view for us and looking at where things are. And I'll ask him here in just a second to kind of see if we can see any of that crowd that was on the move. They were going down near the, see a spotlight right there on the ground. I don't know if that's them over there, but they had moved across the 101 freeway as Lori was mentioning. And so, yeah, big impacts tonight for the
Well, I mean, we don't have any basketball. Unfortunately, just have to throw that out there. But at the same time, people still enjoy LA live, so that does make you wonder. Maybe
We got the spotlights on.
a lot of their operations at
It looks like from choppers, yeah? Yeah.
Downtown. Horses are moving on the roads.
Yo, this is crazy.
No way to do it.
Is that the American flag with the Mexican flag mixed together? Am I tripping? I got the Guatemala joint. Buffering. Yeah, it doesn't look like much is really going on right now. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'll let you folks know if anything comes up in between. I hope everyone has a safe night. Hopefully these protests could chill, but it seems like this is going to be going on, and this is going nationwide. So beyond that, stay safe, folks. Tonight it is June 10th, 2025. It's your boy Kicking It with Timmy B. Hit me up on all platforms at Kiwtb Gaming and Kicking It with Timmy B. Also, shout out to Kiwtb for hosting this information and going out here and finding all the videos. And I just hosted his channel for tonight on my X and my Twitter, my X, and my YouTube and Twitch. So shout out to Kiwtb. Go subscribe to his channel. I actually checked him out a couple days ago, and he's been keeping up with these riots, or these protests. So shout out to him. I'm out, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.